Today in SEL, we're going to talk about how can we know the size of a problem we have. Everybody knows what it feels like to have a problem. But today we're going to focus on how can you figure out if what you're dealing with is a big problem or a small problem. Today we're going to start by watching a video about the size of a problem.
Big problems and small problems. Sometimes things can happen at school that make you feel upset. It can be hard to know what to do. You have to be a problem detective. A problem detective must first figure out the size of the problem. Some problems are big, and some problems are small. It is a big problem if there is danger, someone is hurt, someone is sick, people are fighting, things are getting destroyed, or someone is being teased. When you detect a big problem, you should ask an adult for help right away. It is a small problem if you can solve it by yourself, it was an accident, you are okay, and you are not in any danger. When you detect a small problem, you can stay calm and solve the problem by yourself. Things you can do to solve small problems. Ignore it. Walk away and do something else. Go to your calming spot and use a calming strategy. Share and take turns. Talk it over. Or say, "Stop it, please." No matter which strategy you choose to solve a small problem, it is important to stay calm. Don't give up if the first strategy doesn't work. You may have to try more than one strategy. Being a problem detective is a very important job. You can do it.
All right, so we are all problem detectives. When we have a problem at school or at home, it's our job to figure out, is this a big problem right now or is this a small problem? When you decide that, it helps us know our plan of action. What are we going to do about this problem? On Seesaw today, we will do some sorting to match problems with the size of their problem. You will click on Activities, Assign to Class folder, light blue SEL, and your task is called Size of the Problem. On the first slide, we're going to match the size of a problem to examples of problems. So I see the word big, medium, and little. So part of growing up is figuring out when there's a problem. Is it a little problem that you can solve yourself? Is it a medium problem that you might need some help with? Or is it a big problem where you need an adult to help you? You are going to move the words and match the size of the problem to an example of a problem. There are 6 pictures and 6 words. Practice dragging to move and describe each problem. We have just had a chance to share about a time when we had a small problem in our own lives. On slide 2, after you create slide 2, I want you to give an example of a time in your life when you dealt with a small problem. You may type your response, or you may record with the microphone and tell me all about a time you had a small problem in your life. Don't forget to tell me, how did you handle it? What did you do to solve your problem? You may show me that now. After you share an example of a time when you had a small problem and how you dealt with it, you may turn it in by pushing the green check.